And I usually bring this down to the bottom of the tissue paper, centering it the best I can. And then I'll show you in a second. I fold this over. I'm going to make a sandwich now, kind of around this sheet of cardstock. And on my desk, I've got little pieces of green tape. There's little pieces of green tape that I have pre-ripped off so I could show you this. And I can reuse them. So a lot of times I'm finding, I'm hoping that isn't going to glue to my cardstock, but if it does, it's okay. And I like to fold them nice and tight. Make sure that you get all the corners. Now, the piece that feeds through your printer is the most important piece. So I want to make sure that that is folded. And what kind of tape is that? Well, it's like, it's like the blue tape, you know, painter's tape. It is a painter's tape of some sort. It's just painter's green tape is what it's called. So you can buy the blue tape, which comes off easier, I believe. But the only size I have in that is 2-inch, and that's huge for the project I'm working on right now. And that is all there is to it, to doing that. And you have to figure out with a blank sheet of paper, feed it through your printer to know which way to put your sheets through. Mine is upside down with the open bottom. You see this is folded over at the top. Mine's this way. But every printer is different, so you'll have to figure that out. I just put, I wrote test across the page and printed something, a couple of words or whatever, and figured it out. It's not hard. So that's basically what I've been doing, and I pre-do lots because all of a sudden you might find, see, I've done just this morning I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 just before I started my show, or 5, and then I did the 6th one just now. So it doesn't take long, really it doesn't. So yeah, that's what I've been doing with that. Okay, so I'm going to put this stuff to the side, and I'm going to bring this out for a second because I was working on this last night. This is a journal that I started a while ago. It's just sort of a testing ground of sorts. Over here, this is so sharp it'll rip your hands apart. It's too bad I didn't knock off those real high points because it is really, really, really sharp. But it looks really, really cool too. I love this spread. And yesterday, this is one of my printed or painted tissue papers that I glued down on this side. And then I took those other tissue papers that I told you were cloudy on the edges, and I glued those down on this one. So I thought maybe today, or now, we would try pulling some of these pieces that I've already printed, and we're going to have some fun. I'll take that one. I also wanted to do something with that. It's sort of a bit of an impromptu kind of deal. I didn't know what I was going to do this morning, but I'm working on this. I may as well talk to you about it. I like to share. And it's too bad. I sent the package to Didi, and I started doing this after. So there isn't any tissue paper that's going to be sent to Didi this round, but I plan on sending her a bunch. So so she'll have those for giveaways. I don't know, these butterflies I'm kind of saving for a butterfly folder, but I could always print another one. Nothing stopping me from printing them over. That's what I like about it, is that you can print them over and over and over. You're never at a loss. It's like buying cardstock, buying scrapbook paper. You're always buying. You buy I don't know how to explain it better than that. Digital scrapbook papers print just as good as your purchased scrapbook paper. I know a lot of you paper artists really have a hard time with that, and you really love certain ones, but really the digital world has come a long ways, and I have a hard time spending that kind of money on paper when I have hordes of scrapbook paper in my studio here, and I tend not to want to use it, because once you use it, it's gone, right? Oh, you need a new printer. They're so cheap. I just got one for like $50, and it's an Epson. It doesn't have to be the top of the line. It's wireless. You betcha it is. Do I print on draft? Draft what, dear? I got it from, just a second. It's at the tip of my tongue. You know, us old ladies, we have a hard time. It comes to us, but it's on the tip of our tongue. Best Buy. I went online to Best Buy, and they had it on sale, and they have sales all the time on printers. Trust me. I got it Boxing Week, because my other printer died. I go through printers like there's no tomorrow, because I reprint, I print loads. And I also have a laser printer. But I'll have to tell you the secret with these inkjet printers. What you spend in your cartridges is absolutely outrageous. I buy a printer like the one I just purchased for $50. What does it cost me to buy Epson ink cartridges? More than the printer. That doesn't make sense to me. So I buy junk. I buy already refilled ones that aren't Epson, and I will use it until my printer dies, and I'll buy a new printer for $50. And that's just the way I go. That's how I work. I don't keep a printer for long. My husband says, you go through printers more than anybody I know. Yeah, I do. Because I print a lot. Your HP is like that too? Yes, it's so expensive. You buy a printer to get the ink cheaper? No. Buy a printer for good printing quality. And you can use any ink in it. I mean, really. And if you're worried about, Epson has the best properties in their ink so that it doesn't, you can lick your finger and it won't smear. Once you use, the fake cartridges, that is different. But I fix that. I just spray it with the fixative. And even these tissue sheets, I haven't sprayed them. I didn't spray anything when I put it down here, and it's fine. So, I think it's just as cheap to buy a printer as it is to spend that kind of money on the ink cartridges, but that's just me. Just saying. Don't, like Didi says, don't email me. Anyways, I thought maybe we should start on a clean slate. Not this one here has already got some other stuff on it, so I'm going to get some gesso on this, and because I like it to be white, not cream, and we'll get going. But I want to move my coffee. I need a sip of coffee. Tissue paper, my favorite thing. I'll be talking about tissue paper now forever. because I finally found a substrate that I can use in my collage work that I love. And it's great. I'm happy. It makes me happy. It really does. So, I don't want to get my other pages all gooped up, so I'm going to do that. Just not sure what I'm putting in the back of here. Hang on a second. Get me on a roll about printers. That's all all you guys needed this morning. Like my husband said, once you're going to find, well, I am opinionated, but I think we all are in our own way. We have our own ideas, and, you know, I mean, nobody has to do what I do. You can do whatever you want to do. I mean, I'm just telling you what I do, because I just think it's highway robbery anyways when it comes to printers, really and truly. So, printing period makes me happy. Yeah, printing period. Yeah, exactly. When I'm printing something and it turns out awesome, I gotta move these things that I want to talk to you about later. I don't want to get them all gooped up. Okay, I need my brush. I need my special brush just for this. I move everything. I don't even... Hang on a second. I went and washed all my water jugs and all of that last night and forgot to bring them back. Be right back. Paper towel. I need another one. It's going by really, really fast. So I'm just going to get after this. I mean, who wants to watch somebody put gesso on a piece of paper? Like, I know. It's like watching paint dry. However, I'm going to do it a little bit different because I'm doing both sides. And I'm going to use my spatula. I just want to get it done quick. That way, if I have excess, I can just put it back in my bottle. Can you guys hear me okay? I've been told that I talk kind of quiet, so never use my ephemera. Always photocopy. So it's only ever buy once. Yes! Okay, smart girl. See, if I get something that I love too, like something that's new, and not something I don't already have, then yes, I would do the same darn thing. I never want to use the originals. I don't know if there's anybody else that is crazy about the amount of images and things that I buy. It's absolutely crazy. I just love them. I'm an image addict. Really, I am. My husband says it too. He said, "Don't you have enough? Like, you've got 2 hard drives full." But that's not just images, guys. That's my digital scrapbook stuff. So, but I'm finding, after all these years, since 2004, I'm finding images or scrapbook things, like those numbers I just showed you. I was going to grab them, but I won't right now. I forgot I even had them. Like, I have so many files, like it's way, way, way huge. So I'll be printing images till the cows come home and probably never print another one the same time. They'll all be different each time. That's the thing. So just in the corners, edges here, I just want to get a little better, and then I'm going to dry this.